And we are about to get underway here with the playoffs, which are beginning tonight for the Lewis League Season 3. Here on Winners TV, on Twitch TV, at least for the moment, and of course on IBN Casting later on as we upload it. But we will see we won't see 7 games tonight, but we will see 2 games, I believe, as we are scheduled to see New Jersey take on Albany. The 5 teams of the league have battled to this point, and shout out to Philadelphia, who only missed the playoffs by like 2 points. It was a very hotly contested season this time around, and really they were expected to be one of the top teams. So it was it's a tough season for Philadelphia, but the other 4 teams advanced. 2 of those, the ones tonight, as New Jersey and Albany will do battle. And the other teams, they're playing on another channel at the same time, and already there's some controversy here. Or maybe we're doing the other game. Is that what's going on? I'm not really sure. Usually we do the ones on the let's say whatever's on the Capital One server. And Lewis takes the Lewis League takes the other, the DTMB. But he asked that we do the DTMB one tonight. So actually, we're going to do this game. Okay, so that's the fun of cyber athletics and esports. It changes at any time. You never know what's going to happen. But here, what I think is going to happen is that we will see. Let's see who's left. There's Boston, and we see people joining and exiting. And we're just going to cast whoever shows the hell up, just like we always do. It's just red and blue, right? It's irrelevant who the players are. They don't watch these streams. So they're just whatever we need them to be, whatever you need them to be. The millions of people who watch this Lewis League and have been treated to just some tremendous hockey so far, and will no doubt continue to be entertained tonight by these guys. As it's always something, right? Trying to figure out what is actually going on. But it's been a great season. We've really seen some incredible play from all these guys. And I think right now we are waiting. And hold up. Take a brief pause. All right, so we are indeed casting this game. And this game will actually be the Toronto Rush versus Boston. And these are 2 teams that last season had a not their best, and this season they've been really, really good, and so they have made their way here. The whole season was very tightly played. So there are a few blowouts here and there, mostly Toronto. As we said, they're the kind of team where it'll be a real close game or it'll be a blowout. It's just one or the other. I guess those are really kind of the only choice. Anyway, the lineups, we'll give them to you here on the fly as this one is underway officially. Game 1 of a 7-game series. And so your teams from Boston in blue, Jeet Lore, Worm, Sully, and Tony Flo. And in red, it will be Boston as we watch the puck drift slowly up and down and across the rink. There will be Al, Dalf, Kill, Pestle, Nova Star, and Adobe. And there you go. And so now we can just settle back and watch them do their thing, which is always a pleasure. And whether anybody else is watching or not, even if it's just to entertain myself with my drivel, then enjoyable night. So a minute has elapsed, and here's a pass to Adobe. Couldn't get through to the blue line. And so dished around it will be to Worm, who advances it up. Nova's going to come out and play this. He is in the net tonight. The Nova versus Sully battle. Two solid goaltenders. Kill Pestle now with the puck. And a nice pass across. Look at the moves. But it is tapped away, and Worm dislodges this one with gusto, and now drive back will be picked up by Dalf. So Adobe, he may take this himself. He has Kill Pestle working downward, as is Dalf. Shot on goes just wide. And so it is Tony Flo's puck to play as he does so around the net and over to Jeet Lore. They use the boards to advance this. Nice shot, and looks like it hit a little bit of the framework. I believe Nova Star, he helped on that, right? That counts as a save. If it's a maybe, then it's a save. So Worm playing this into the boards, gets it back. Tony Flo now. A nice pass, gets it down to Jeet Lore. And so far, a couple of would-be shots, but not much going on. But that can change dramatically, as we have learned. And so here's with the long pass. Jeet Lore is going to pick that up beautifully, and they will get to him in time. A shot across. Does not go. Sends it through the middle, and that shot blocked on its way in. They got a chunk of it. But otherwise, and this pass right into the slot, and nothing doing with that opportunity as well. A minute 30 left to play in the first. Still no score. But a lot of activity. Now Adobe. And he just runs out of real estate there. Down to a minute or so. It will be up to Al to play this puck. Jeet Lore kind of giving him some hassle there. And so lots of pressure. They're playing a pretty up-tempo game. And that leaves them open as they get it back. The shot there goes wide of Nova. And will they reload here? A long pass, a chance here, and another shot blocked. Big defensive play. There's been a few of those. Stopped several goals. And maybe this one, no, that's just a straight up save by Sully. Just a good old fashioned jump up in the air. And on the other side, Nova will deflect this one as well. So a couple of good saves on either side of the rink to end the first period and take it to the second. Still no score. And so that's the tension of the playoffs. It's yeah, don't want to let things get out of hand. Now they're just playing 2 games tonight, and then they will play 2 games. Here's a long shot that goes behind Sully. They will play 2 games tonight, and then 2 games Monday, and then if necessary, 3 more games. Jeet Lore shoots and scores 1-0. Worm on the assist. But yes, that's a potential 3 nights of playoffs. And so we'll be here to cover whatever. Here's another long attempt and batted away. And they'll just launch another as they're hoping to get a tip on it from in front. But not able to do so. And again, Nova Star stopping that one at the doorstep. And one thing you want in the playoffs is good goaltending. And so many times in hockey, if you've got somebody that gets on a hot streak back there, then that can take you a long way. And take you all the way to a Stanley Cup. We've seen it many, many times. And so that might be the key here for one of these teams. The stellar goaltending on display that might result in the $1 million prize for winning this thing. Very hotly contested. Here is Kill Pessel, and this one sails over the crossbar. And a loose puck will be gathered up by Al, and it will immediately return serve, firing that into the zone. And Kill Pessel at the blue line. He's got room to take a poke at this. He does. Sully with the save. A race to the puck will switch to the other side as this one now, Kill Pessel, will take possession. But Worm, again, they're marking them pretty closely on defense on both sides. It's not zone, it's man to man, if you will. So now trying to play one off the wall. You do get the pass down, but it is who is first on the scene to deliver this elsewhere. And now long pass. And a chance here. Oh, in close. And Sully. He did not flinch. This is good work from the goaltenders tonight. Here's a long shot attempt, and Sully will handle that a much easier time of that than some of these other ones. Very high degree of difficulty. Goaltending position is very difficult in hockey, ? They don't have any body collision on the puck. They only have the large blade at the end of the stick. And so to be in the middle to make a stop, you kind of have to be a little off center. It's a strange thing to get used to, but these guys that play the position regularly, they have adjusted pretty well. For years, that was the thing that we really saw the most growth of the game in, was the goaltending position, the evolution of the strength of what is expected to play at this level. And these guys are holding up well to it tonight, to that standard, as it has just been a kind of a struggle throughout this game. And a good pass, and again, the defense is there. as they're just clogging up the works, all the passing lanes. Here's a shot, and it goes off the post. And so now, trying to feed one in the middle, they'll reach back for this. And we are done with the second period. Everybody can breathe for a little bit, yes? And so, this is the part where we say the third period is always the most important period of the hockey game. And I guess there's times when it wouldn't be, but not this game. No, this truly is the most important period for both of these teams. Nobody's really seen much happen. Kill Pessel will shoot and score, and we are tied. Just like that, 8 seconds in to the third period. Not the fastest goal ever scored in hockey, ? But pretty fast when they needed to at least even things up. And so we're working from a tie here. It's anybody's game. It really is anybody's game now. So at center ice, this puck is taken and rejected. As there's that blade of the stick, and somehow that made its way to the far post. Novastar didn't have to make a save, but it was worrisome for a second at least. So now Jeet Lore, now Tony Flo is waiting for it. Al with the steal. And he's got room here. He gets past one. He's in a good spot for a shot, and he shoots and scores his first of the game. Their second. Dalf on the assist, 2-1. Here's your score. Now business is picking up. We totally predicted this, right? Here's a long shot out, and Sully will just backhand that away. And so out of danger for now, as that one kind of flung out of the zone. And so now Boston looking to pick it up and advance it here. And Dalf looking to disrupt them. But the pass goes forward. And through attrition, they still have the puck, and a shot and a score from Jeet Lore. Top shelf, as we say, where Mama keeps the proverbial cookies. His second of the game, Tony Flo. There on the assist, one of the greatest passers of all time, Tony Flo. And so now, with 3 minutes left, we're tied again. But we're even more tied. We're even more tied than we were when we were tied the first time. It's like double tied. I mean, we did the math. So this puck dumped in now. And it is Jeet Lore who will send it across. There's nobody over there except who will go ahead and launch this. And now circling around. And sending one towards the net. It doesn't do much. Just a whole lot of people in the way. And somehow that one got through. But Novastar just poke checking it out of there. As it somehow got to him. Oh, and this one almost gets through, but Sully will wave it aside. I don't know if he got a piece of that, but looked dangerous for a moment. 2 minutes now. Here's Dalf. We'll pick it up from the back. And, they tend to get more exciting at the end like this. And it's a 7-game series. It's a long series. I mean, last time it was, I think it was 5 games and then 7 in the finals. But with the way it's set up, we've got a couple of streams and can run playoff games simultaneously. And so we are. And so why not 7 games? That's more hockey for everybody. So, benevolent thing. Down to a minute here. And something's got to give, or we will need extra time to settle this. What do we say? With Toronto, it's either a blowout or it goes probably to overtime. Can't predict that. And that one travels up the blade and over the net. Looked slightly dangerous for a moment, but again, was not to be. Now across to Adobe. Kilpessel will set it up. Here's Al moving into the face-off circle. They shove the puck right in front. And now a physics puck will disappear and reappear on the other side. 18 seconds left. Nova will handle this. And a battle in the neutral zone for it. They'll just go ahead and shoot one in. And it will not go. And Sully's just going to shield this puck, and he and Tony Flo will take us to overtime. Yes, we will need extra time to determine a victor. Here's how it works. Next goal wins. However long that might take. Somebody could score in 8 seconds, or we could go into 4 or 5 of these things. That's that's another one of those one or the other things, right? It's either going to be really quick or it's going to take a long time. One or the other. Those are the two choices. And so they'll look to end it early. Here's a chance. Sal, through everybody, but Sully will make the stop. And so he will reload and try again. He gets in front. And the shot goes wide as it got away from him just enough. Couldn't get the accuracy he was going for there. And so play continues. Here's Tony Flo. And that goes off the inside of the post. So close. Wow. And so we play on. This one's going on net. And Novastar will just back up and make that save. Notice he had to contort himself to get the blade in the position to, it's a tough position. It really is. And these guys are putting on a clinic tonight. This isn't the game we were expecting to show you, but by golly, it's a good one. So now we continue. Worm to Tony Flo. And that one's going on net almost. It goes wide behind. And so Dalf now playing it. And somehow that gets through everybody, and Kilpessel will have a chance to snag this. It is Dalf, though, on the follow-up. And again, it does not go, but it'll at least slow things down. Quickly on the reversal. Here's from the point. Nothing doing. And we were halfway through this overtime period. And like I said, if we don't have a conclusion here, we'll just keep going. Cannot end in a tie. And that might have a chance to Sully. Too much. Just too much. A leaping stop to preserve the game further. And it's on net. Nova will make the save. And Al moving this puck now. Guys, it's going to be to Kilpessel down low. Sully's going to dig that out of there and clear it away. And so now Adobe spinning and getting held up there at the line. Pass across. Nobody there for it. And so One of our groups on Steam is getting bombed. That's wonderful. Shot here. Oh, and Sully hammers it down. That was headed to just tuck it right underneath the crossbar. But again, another huge save. Nights like this, you want to save for the playoffs. You want to save your best work. And they're doing it here. And again, went off the framework, off the hardware that does not go. My goodness, we might be here all night. And so now Kill Pestle, the shot as it travels to the side of the net, does not go in. Here is a chance now as he will poke this away. But Sully with the continuation will take this puck and this will be deposited somewhere in the ceiling. Where is it going to go? As time ticks down, still got a chance for another one here. As he will rise and fire, but cleared away. And a whiff to end the period. Will go to a second overtime. A double overtime, if you will. What a game we're seeing between the Boston Cavalry and the Toronto Rush. And could that do it? No. Again, standing tall is Sully in the net for Boston. Now the shot on the other end will travel past Nova Star. And Jeet Lore has the puck. He's loose. And again, a big defensive stop to get the stick in front of it. And because he was open, he had a good look at it. And the Kill Pestle now on the counter. The backhander shoots and scores. And that's the game. In double overtime, it is Toronto that pulls out the victory in game 1 of this 7-game series. But Boston will have another chance here in this game 2. Well, thank everybody who's watching. Suddenly we got viewers. I don't know what the hell happened. But it's not like we do a lot of pimping about this thing. But then again, it's years of doing it. One would hope that it would draw a little bit of attention. But I don't know. Twitch TV has gotten crazy, man, since I've been around. Just in the past couple of years, it seems like it's about double, triple the viewership of just everything. And so there isn't really, when they talk about the Twitch culture and all that, there's just like a whole bunch of different micro cultures of people that, are into certain things. And hopefully more people will be into this very certain thing, as these are some of the best esports cyber athletes in the world. This game is a first-person hockey game, and that's what makes it difficult. They're on the ice, literally. They're seeing it, which it's a little different from, then there's the second first-person hockey that's coming out. It's not the same as second-person hockey. I can give you the pitch for that. We did have the pitch for that. Check it out. You're on the ice. You're skating down the rink. You pass the puck. Your teammate passes it back to you. You shoot the puck. You score the goal. You're playing second-person hockey. Yeah. But no, that was a little too high concept. So, who won? Well, there's going to be a 7-game series, man. But the first game was won by Toronto, and so this second game, which will take the full warm-up time, I'm sure, before they get started, so they can. That's enough time to cram a burrito down your gullet or whatever you want, or text Bay, or the various playoff excuses that we have seen in the past. But they've earned it. What a tremendous game we just saw, and wow, if uh, Bob, you missed it, man. If you're asking who won, you missed a hell of a game, and so I expect. But the good news is, you're here in time to see another one from these two teams that will likely be just as good. I mean, I can't guarantee a two overtime thriller, but you never know. I've learned over the many years of casting Hockey Question Mark that you can never really predict what the hell is going to happen. And that's a good thing because, as Chris Berman used to say, that's why they play the games. Who would have thought that Philadelphia wouldn't have made it to the playoffs, for example? And it was very close, though. And we've seen seasons where the lower teams were just blown the fuck out and didn't really get a whiff of playoff contention. But this season was very strong. People were wondering, well, there's more teams, or is the talent going to be diluted? I can tell you that it certainly was not. This is some of the best hockey we've seen in a long time. And believe me, I've watched a lot of this shit, man. many casts, which if you go to YouTube and you type in IBN casting, just the logo there, you can watch these games, season 2, season 1, a whole bunch of seasons of LHL, various things. I think we even did some RSL. We did international games. We did the World Cup. We've done some games for the Eastern European countries and Russia and all that. Hope everybody that plays the game in Russia, I hope everything's cool. We've got players in Russia and Ukraine and all over the place, the Latvians and all those dudes. Shout out to them. I hope everybody's fine with all the going to war and all that. We prefer to keep our battles on the rink, and because I remember the last time we did the Hockey World Cup, I believe that was around the time there was another similar conflict over there. And so, but, we got through it, and presumably we'll get through this one as well. And so, we will get through this game, which is now beginning. G-Lore will send it to Worm, who takes it at the point. It is Adobe's puck now to play, and Dalf. Did I mention that game 1 was won by Toronto? If you didn't get all that, but Boston may have other plans here. It took everything they had. It wasn't one of the Toronto games, many of which we saw this season, where they just blew out the other team. Like, the mercy rule is in effect. If you score 6 goals unanswered or whatever, then that's it. We saw a few games end prematurely because of that. And so, yeah, it's either feast or famine with this Toronto team. But they sure have been fun to watch. Really, both these teams have. And especially the goalies tonight. What a performance from Sully and Nova. Can't say enough about it. And so, a chance here, but not really, as it trickles across the crease and out. And the puck dumped in. Sully will play it. Oh, danger in the back. Oh, that rolls in front, and that's a chance for Adobe. And he will easily stuff this home. His first goal of this game. Kilpessel on the assist. And did I jinx it? We're sitting there bragging on the goalies and stuff, man. But it's a tough one there. Sully just out of position in the back trying to play this. And dribbled loose in a tough spot in front. And they'll take advantage of it. And look to extend, as now Back in the other zone, it is Tony Flo, and they'll help this puck along over to the other end. As Sully gets into the play now, he'll just launch it. And looking to do some up close work here as they try to set up in the middle again. And Seed finds no purchase, but a pass across, and again, good defensive stuff there. As a little stick work from behind. It'll disrupt that attempt. So, on the pass across to Jeetlor, played off the boards and around. Nearing a minute and a half left in this first period. 1-0 already. Toronto on the heels of a early victory, looking to go up 2-0. But a good performance by Boston. And almost enough. But Adobe shoots and scores his second of the game. As he roofs that one. It's a roofie. And Sully with the stop. And the clear. And so difficult spot to work out of. A 2-goal deficit in what has been a pretty tightly contested all night affair. But Jeetlor with the response will shoot and score his first of the game. Worm with the assist. 2-1. Boston on the board. And I'll try to get a quick play off. The draw does not happen. And through the neutral zone, the puck travels. Al to Dalf. And working the corners. Here's to pick this off. And at least delay things a bit. It rolls through the zone. And they'll hold it up there. And that will probably do it for the rest of this period. Now, one last attempt, why not? A couple of sticks in the air to try to knock it down. A swing and a miss. Swing and another miss. And it is 2-1 as we head to the second. Oh, from the face-off is Dalf. Right there holding it down. As he works off the screen and tries to get one down low. And he's just all over the place with this puck. So now Kilpessel. Looking to send that in the middle. Nobody was there. They were on their way, but again, just good defense. Keeping these passes. Oh, and Tony Flo! What a pass from Jeetlor, and Tony Flo will finish this off. 2-2. Teamwork making the dream work, and trying to do it again right there, but the puck just getting away from him. So now Adobe will advance this one. The dish across. Kilpessel with a chance. The backhand shot and scores. First of the game. Their third. Adobe, his first assist. And 3-2. A back and forth affair that will, for now, fall into Toronto's favor. So again, looking north, Kilpessel. And Sully came out to play that. The puck chopped down. He'll grabbing again. He'll just send it the other way, and Nova Star with the nice shot or nice save on a dropping puck. The physics of the game make those kind of knuckleballs really difficult to gauge. So, especially back in the day, you'd see people from distance just throwing at the net. You know, you're back at your blue line. Why not? See what it does. Like that. Yeah, but Sully waves at it. Didn't have to do much. It was a high shot. But yeah, they didn't, as the game evolved a bit and North America went to 5v5, that made it a little bit less successful to just be more of a one-man game and take the long shots and so forth. But the long passes, there it is again. Tony Flo is second. And again, just a beautiful pass, threading the needle is to get it to him and get his first assist of the game. And 3-3 is your score. And we're halfway through regulation time, and there's no guarantee that regulation time is going to do it. It was not enough before. Oh, a nice business stopping that one and getting a shot off. But Nova Star, very alert, knocks it down. Kill Pessel on the other side, though, will shoot and score his second. And so the first game a little more defensive, and this one a little more offensive. Sorry if you're offended. It's 4-3 right now in Toronto's favor. And the shot here, Nova Star will get a touch on it. And the rebound attempt goes wide. Held in at the point. Shot no good. Worm reaches over to pick it up. And again, not there. So a tussle at the blue line for the puck. Results in this one being pushed around to Worm from Sully. And Tony Flo. The shot attempt is blocked at the point of the shot. Seen quite a few of those tonight. It's just good positionings, being in the right place. Under a minute left in the second. In a wild game, too. After a relatively quiet game one, at least as far as the scoreboard goes. It's pretty noisy here on the ice, even though the game has no sound. Oh! A good chance there as they got him out of position. But on the other end, Jeetlor will put the biscuit in the basket, his second, to even this thing up again with 11 seconds left. My goodness, it's 4-4, Toronto and Boston. And that'll take us into the third period, which I'm not even going to say it's the most important. It's very apparent that it's the most important period. And furthermore, it kind of sets a tone, because this is night one. Then night two will be, let's see, what is today? Thursday will be Monday. And that will be 2 games. And then, if necessary, they will play again a week from today to finish out the remaining, if necessary, games, up to 3. So these guys are going to see a lot of each other, but each night is a whole different story, and that one very close, but nope. And Dalf now. Being back to retrieve this, dumping it in. He'll chase it down. And a loose puck in the hands of Tony Flo. He goes across with it. Jeetlor is there. And he's had a great season and looking to continue it here in the playoffs. It'll be Kilpessel, though, taking this puck as he uses the boards to work it around Worm there. And now to Dalf on the other side as they'll go across the middle to try to get in for this. And kicked away. So it's 3D chess now, right? It's you don't want to give up the advantage. You don't want to give up a counterattack. So sitting back a little bit and waiting to capitalize on whatever opportunity presents itself in the next 3 minutes or so. We're here to do so is Dalf. Long shot rejected with authority. Sully, a bouncing puck Nova will settle it down on the other end. And so, oh shit, here we go again. Dalf with the puck in the middle. The shot just wide, though. Left of the dial. So, 2.5 minutes of destiny, of history being written. And it's anybody's guess as to which of these teams has a clear advantage. They match up well, I have to say. Oh, and Sully again. Got to be kind of delicate with that one, but here's another chance, and somehow that does not go either. That's off the outside. And so a couple of chances about as close as you can get without actually scoring, but looking like you're gonna, but no, sir. And trying to set one up on the fly there. It almost worked. And so now circling around, Tony Flo sends it in and a defensive rejection. We'll get it to Sully with a minute and some change. On the move now is Boston. Tony Flo with the wraparound. Bang! It worked. How about that? We did it, Joe. The wraparound in this game, it's hard to get one in the manner that they used to. The goalies are pretty alert for it, but that one was just executed swiftly and with aplomb. And so it's 5-4. As a dramatic goal by Tony Flo will take Boston into the lead. Will it be enough? 40 seconds. A tense battle ensues. Toronto very capable of evening things up with the short time that they have on the clock. Dalf now gets it into the zone. And Sully will slow it down and kick it out. 18 seconds. They've got to hurry. It's onto the face-off circle in the zone, but again, cleared away. And is that going to do it? 7 seconds. Yeah, they're going to run out of time here, but Boston is going to get the win, put it in stone, 5-4. They will take the victory, and that's going to give us a 1-1 series score as night one concludes. So it's essentially a draw, but it leaves the teams with no clear advantage going into the rest of this series. But what a series it's going to be if these two games were any indication. And I like to think they are. They'll be same dudes every night, right? So hope you'll join us on Monday as we do it again. Exactly the same way. Two more games. And there will be at least 3 nights of this, because even if one team wins 2 games on Monday, oh God, we're getting into the math here. That means that they'll still have to play on Thursday, even if it's just one game. So we have that to look forward to. And I want to thank everybody who joined us tonight. Go to YouTube and find IBN Casting for more. And type IBN Casting in. It goes to our channel. Subscribe and stuff. Hope you followed us here if you're watching. We're on the road to 500 followers. Woo! The most popular Twitch partner of all time. Yes, and they're not thrilled about it, but what are they going to do? You know, the OGs crowned me, man. And then I earned it twice. So, you know, as they say, fuck them. So I am Winners with the One. I've had a great time. Hope you have too. And we've got more to give you on Monday at around about this time, around about this channel. And we look forward to it. We hope you do too. See you next time. Good night. Thank you.